Hey Ursula, how did you hear about us here?
Well, my husband, Bob, he saw the full-page ad in the newspaper, and he decided to come over here and try it. And I waited for him to see, if he was getting better before I got involved in it. And after he was done and didn't have any more complaints about his leg hurting several times a day, so I decided, well, I'll give it a try and start on it too, because I figured, he doesn't have any pain. Why should I have pain?
Yeah. What did you think about us, the clinic, when you were first here yourself for your exam and everything?
Well, I sat in on the conversation with Dr. Baldwin, with Bob, and it was very interesting. I learned a lot about the spine and about how things hang together and work together or work against each other. And then, of course, I had the same conversation when I decided that I was going to do it too. And it's very enlightening.
Okay. What kind of symptoms were you having when you initially came in?
Oh, I had had it for years. I couldn't stand up for long periods of time. I could maybe walk a block before I had to sit down. And I became actually almost an invalid. At work, I used to stand up for 10 hours a day, 6 days a week working, and all of a sudden I had to start doing part of my work sitting down because I just couldn't do it.
What kind of work did you used to do?
Well, we had a drugstore.
Oh, okay.
So we had a post office in there, and we collected utilities, and I paid the bills and made deposits. And so, there was a lot of paperwork to do, but after a while, and I would do it standing up, so I could at the same time wait on customers, but after a while I couldn't stand up anymore.
Okay. What kind of things have you noticed in the few treatments that you've done? I know you just started. We're probably on our fourth treatment today. What kind of things have you noticed just so far since you started treatment?
Well, I can stand up longer.
Okay.
I can walk a little farther. I go to Capri, and I can do my exercises without having a lot of pain while I'm doing it, walking the treadmill. And so it's getting better.
Okay.
I'm getting more movement in my neck too. We have to do exercises where you bend your neck, and it doesn't snap as much as it used to.
Yeah. Would you recommend having anybody come in to get checked out and or come in just to see what it is that we do here?
Oh yes, it's definitely worth it.
Okay.
I wouldn't drive 70 miles to come and do this if it wasn't worth it.
Yeah. And where are you coming from again?
Port Orchard.
Port Orchard, wow.
Yeah, it's 35 miles each way.
Okay.
So, and we were doing it 4 times a week when Bob was coming, and after just a few times he stopped complaining about his leg pain. And he isn't a complainer, but he was about every hour, several times, he would say, "Oh, my leg, the pain in my leg," and I wasn't used to that.
Yeah.
He never complained about leg pain or any other pain. And after just a few times of coming here, I decided it was worth coming 4 days a week because he didn't have pain anymore.
Okay, well, thank you very much.
Yeah, you're welcome.